In this chapter of training, I want to go over how you can share events by either submitting or pushing events to another calendar or by actually borrowing an entire calendar and displaying it within your calendar. So first, let's talk about how you can borrow somebody else's calendar. Let's say that I want to borrow all of these student affairs events and display them within my calendar. Instead of having to recreate all of those events, I can actually subscribe to that entire calendar. Then whenever they update it, it automatically updates on my end as well. So I'm going to go in the top left corner next to calendar. I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to click on the subscriptions tab. And notice right now I'm not subscribing to any other calendars. So I'm going to click on this plus sign and then on the magnifying glass, and I can actually subscribe to multiple calendars, but right now I'm just going to look for the student affairs calendar. So I open up Student Affairs, and this is actually the edit page, and then you need to make sure that you're clicking on the page within the view page. So remember, view page is always at the top level, which right here is in calendar, and then the edit page is the one within that. So I'm going to click on Student Affairs. Usually this will say edit page or be more explanatory. This is just a test system that we have to show you how to do this. So I'm going to click on OK. And notice here I could click on the plus sign again if I wanted to borrow another calendar, but I'm okay with just student affairs right now, so I'm going to say okay. It doesn't look like the Student Affairs calendar has any events for October, but when somebody in Student Affairs creates that and activates it, what you'll see is a line item within the date that the event displays, and you'll notice that that event is not highlighted in red like your events are. It's just in regular text. You can't edit that event, but you can delete that subscription if you would like to. The next way to share events is actually by pushing or submitting an event to somebody else. So let's say that I want to send this fall grade of W or F for dropped courses, and I wanted to submit this to the bike calendar, for example. I can scroll down here and you'll notice this field, push to other calendar. And if I click on the down arrow, there should be several options. Like I said, this is just a test system, so it will have different results than the live system will. But if I click on bike calendar and then click send, a workflow step has just been sent off to the bike calendar for this event to display within their site. So I can cancel or save out of here depending on if I've made any changes. That item is now in the bike owner's workflow inbox to either accept or reject. So now let's say somebody has sent you an event to either accept or reject for your calendar. All you need to do is go to the workflow tab within the site admin screen, and it's this fifth button over. And you'll notice that right now I don't have any items in my inbox, but if somebody had submitted an event to me, I would have an item here, I would select it and then click complete, and then I could either accept that item or reject that event to display on the calendar.